Hi, I'm Collie. I'm going to do some outdoor yoga today. I've not filmed one of these outside, so we'll see how it goes. There could be a lot of ambient noise. You will see my dog running in and out, but it's a beautiful day, and it seems like the place to do yoga is out here. So it's November 3rd. Seems like a great day for yoga. This will be about a 40-minute flow class. And you can kind of ramp it up, ramp it down for your practice. There'll be a good bit of movement. So just adjusting as needed, just taking what I say as a suggestion, changing what you need, making it your practice, taking child's whenever you need it. If you have blocks, blocks are always helpful in a practice. And otherwise, you probably don't need any props. If you want music, you can play your own. I did put a link to a Spotify playlist that's called November Virtual 40 Minute. And if you want to start that now, we'll get going. We'll start seated for this practice today. So just finding a comfortable place wherever you are, closing your eyes, letting your hands rest on your knees, just starting to settle into this place. Feeling your body heavy on the mat pushing back up, fully supporting you. Knowing that all you need is right here. Beginning to bring some awareness to your breath, allowing your inhales and exhales to move freely in, freely out, starting to feel the changes they make in the shape of your body, your torso, your diaphragm pushing down, releasing, rib cage changing shape. Maybe placing one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest, just to feel the changes that happen as you breathe and making that connection. Taking a big inhale in and exhaling all the way out. I'm going to do a few rounds of a 3-count breath, starting by inhaling deep into your belly, maybe noticing that bottom hand move out, then out through your ribs as rib cage expanding, then up all the way into your collarbones. A little pause at the top, and then exhaling all the way down to the bottom. So taking that from here, inhaling deep into your belly, out through your ribs, and up into your collarbones. Pausing at the top and exhale in the reverse, all the way down. Again, inhaling deep, out and up, and exhale. One more, inhaling deep, out and up, and exhale. Just allowing your breath to move in and out, finding your own 4 counts in, 4 counts out. You can let your hands come back, resting on your knees. Maybe engaging in Ujjayi breath, if that's in your practice. That hugging of the vocal cords that allows your exhale, maybe even your inhale, to become a little bit audible. Starting to reach your arms up tall overhead, feeling that full expanse through your spine, maybe interlacing fingers, turning those palms up, stretching one side and the other. Then letting your left hand come down, right arm coming up and over. Big stretch through that right side body. Staying grounded through both hips, not letting that right hip pop up. Keeping your top shoulder pulled back. And then starting to bring your right hand down on a diagonal, somewhere around that left knee. As you inhale, opening up, letting your gaze follow your fingers all the way up and around. And then exhale, closing that back off, coming back down to the mat, the floor. Inhale to open and exhale to close. Again, inhaling, open. This time, bringing your right hand to rest on your left knee, taking a twist. So looking over your left shoulder, that back hand just as a kickstand, not too much weight in it. Inhales, helping you find that length in your spine. Exhales, helping you find this twist. Unwinding, coming back through center, arms coming up tall overhead again. And this time, right hand coming down, left arm up and over. Pushing in with your bottom hand, staying strong, not collapsing into your right shoulder. Opening through your left side body. Each inhale, imagine it separating those ribs on the left a little bit more. Then allowing your left hand to come down on that diagonal in front of your right knee. As you inhale, opening up, gaze following your hand. Exhale, around and down. Again, inhaling to open and exhale, back down. One more inhale. This time, that hand coming to your right knee, taking a twist over your right shoulder, right hand, just gently supporting from behind, gazing over your right shoulder. Inhales, bringing the crown of your head a little taller, and exhales, just settling into this twist. Releasing, coming back forward, and finding your way into tabletop. Once you find that shape, flat spine, joints stacked on an inhale, dropping your belly, letting your hips, head, and shoulders rise. And exhale, rounding your spine, crown of your head, tailbone coming down. Again, inhale and exhale. Staying with the spinal movement, staying with your breath. Maybe your spine needs some different movement, barrel rolls. Just finding whatever movement your spine allows for today. Maybe it's just those cat-cows, or maybe you close your eyes and find some other intuitive movement. Starting to even out that last round, coming back to your flat spine, and then walking your hands forward, finding melting heart. Letting your chin, your forehead come down, maybe placing a block underneath to bring the floor up a little higher. Keeping your hips stacked up high. Big opening through your shoulders, your chest, your shoulder blades. One more breath here. And then starting to find your way to a forearm plank. Once you get here, pushing into the mat with your forearms, your hands, activating through your core. We'll take some hip dips here. So as you exhale, dropping that right hip down. Inhale back up through center and exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale right. Center and left. One more to each side. Exhale right. Center and left. Coming back to center and then starting to send your hips up, walking your feet forward, finding dolphin. Still pushing into your forearms, your hands. Big stretch through your hamstrings. And then being mindful of your wrists, your shoulders, starting to come into down dog, maybe just pushing up into it, or maybe taking a few little stops along the way to get there. Once you find down dog, adjusting the distance between your hands and your feet, finding the distance that's right for you, pedaling out your knees, maybe bending deeply to each side, letting your hip drop. Coming back to center, letting your heels fall back down towards the mat. On your next inhale, taking your right leg up, bending that knee, just bending and straightening a couple of times here, keeping your chest still squared back towards your left thigh. Next inhale, taking that right leg straight behind you, and as you exhale, taking it to your right elbow. Inhale sends it up and back, and then exhale to the left. Inhale, up and back. This time, knee to nose, slow and controlled, really pulling that heel up and back. Pulling it through, placing your foot in between your hands. Once you get here, dropping your back knee, taking this low lunge, getting into your left hip flexor, finding any movement here, or maybe stillness is more what your body's calling for. Staying with your 4-count breath, and then starting to pull back, taking a half split. You can pull your toes back towards your body, although that'll make it significantly more impactful on your right hamstring. So listening to your body, taking what you need, leaving what you don't need. Maybe adjusting your hips here, pulling that left hip forward, right hip back, just squaring them off a little bit. Starting to come forward again, framing your foot and sending your right foot up and back. Letting it come down to meet the left. On your next inhale, taking your left leg up, bending through this knee, just some bends and straightens, getting into your knee, your hip a little bit, keeping that chest squared back. Next inhale takes your left leg high, and exhale takes it to your left elbow or tricep. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, under to the right. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. This time bringing it through, placing it in between your hands, framing your foot, dropping that right knee. Low lunge on this side. Trying to keep that left knee from splaying out. Getting into your right hip flexor. You can stay with your hands framing your foot. You can come up a little higher if that's better. Just seeing wherever you need to be for this stretch to get into whatever part you need it to work. Starting to pull back, finding your half split. Maybe flexing those toes back, getting into your hamstring. If you have blocks, you can place them on either side of your leg to help you stay up a little bit higher. If you're folding over, just remember that you want your chest to come forward more so than down. Again, adjusting your hips probably means pulling the right hip forward, left hip back, just to square them off. Starting to come back up, framing your front foot, picking up your back knee, sending that left leg high, letting it come down. Inhale, brings your heels up. Exhale, bending your knees, looking forward, coming to the top of the mat. Finding your straight spine, sending that spine long, and then exhale to fold. Reaching for elbows, maybe putting a little space between your feet, swaying side to side, really releasing through your neck, your head, your shoulders. Coming back through center, releasing any grip you have. Again, finding that flat spine, crown of your head going forward, tailbone going back. Exhale to fold, maybe bending your knees. And then on an inhale, rising all the way up, arms coming up tall overhead. And exhale, hands down through heart center. We'll take some sun A's, inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, cactusing out your arms, opening through your chest. Inhale, arms back up. And exhale to fold. Inhale, flat spine. And exhale, hands down, feet back, going through your chaturanga. Maybe this is on your knees. Maybe this means going straight to down dog. Inhaling, cobra or up dog. And exhale back for down dog. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, bending your knees, looking forward, coming to the top of the mat, finding your flat spine. And exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up, arms up tall. And exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, back up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, hands down, feet back. Your chaturanga. Inhale, pulling your shoulders back. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, bending your knees, looking forward, top of the mat, flat spine. And exhale to fold. Inhale, all the way back up. Hands to heart center. One more like that on your own. Inhale, letting your breath move you. And exhale. Chest forward, shoulders back. And down dog. Heels up on your inhale. Bending your knees, looking forward. Top of the mat. Flat spine. And exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Go into a sun B variation. Inhaling, coming into chair. Sinking your weight back, hips back, looking down, making sure you can see your toes. Really trying to get more weight in your heels. Biceps up by your ears, wrapping your ribs tight. As you exhale, sweeping your chest forward, arms back. Inhale, rising all the way up, straight arms, straight legs. And exhale to fold. Inhale, flat spine. And exhale, hands down, feet back. Your chaturanga. Inhale, taking that right leg up. Exhale, bringing it through in between your hands. Crescent on your inhale. And warrior two on your exhale. Staying here for a breath. Heel to arch alignment, pulling that front knee so it tracks with your pinky toe. Inhale, five-pointed star. Exhale, warrior two to the back of the mat. Again, checking your alignment. Inhale to exalt, left arm up and back. And exhale, framing your foot, hit the back of the mat. Inhale, top of a push-up. And exhale, slow lower. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Same leg, right leg, inhale. Exhale, pulling it through. Crescent, inhale. And warrior two, exhale. Five-pointed star, inhale. Warrior two, back to the front. Exhale. Exalt, left arm. Framing your foot, top of the mat. Inhale, top of a push-up. Slow lower as you exhale. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Left side, inhale. Exhale, pulling it through. Inhale, coming up, crescent. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, five-pointed star. And exhale, warrior two to the back of the mat. Exalt, inhale. And exhale, framing your foot. Back of the mat. Inhale, top of a push-up. And exhale to lower. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Same side, left leg, inhale. And exhale. Crescent, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Five-pointed star, inhale. Warrior two to the front, exhale. Exalt, inhale. Framing your foot, top of the mat. Inhale, top of a push-up. Exhale as you lower, maybe on your knees. Inhale, up. And exhale, down dog. Heels up, inhale. Exhale, bending your knees, looking forward. Top of the mat. Flat spine. And exhale to fold. Inhale, chair. And exhale, hands to heart. Coming into chair again, inhale. That sweep forward again, chest forward, arms back. Coming all the way up, straight arms, straight legs, maybe a back bend at the top. And then exhale to fold. Inhale, top of the push. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, hands down, feet back. Exhale to lower. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Right leg up on an inhale. Exhale, bringing it through in between your hands. Crescent. Staying here for a breath. Squaring those hips forward. That back heel up. As you exhale, twisting. Left arm forward, right arm back. Extra breath here. And then exalt. Maybe that right hand wraps around. Left arm comes up. Starting to cartwheel your hands down. That left hand coming down. Right arm stacking, opening up. Twist here in crescent. Starting to let your back foot come down, opening all the way up for five-pointed star. From here, sinking into goddess. Bending your knees, bending your arms. Maybe just moving side to side a little here. Next inhale, straight arms, straight legs. And exhale, goddess. Again, inhale, back up. And exhale, goddess. One more time, up. This time, exhale, framing your foot at the top of the mat. Inhale, top of a push-up. Exhale to lower. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Left side, inhale. Exhale, pulling it through. Crescent, staying here for a breath. Hips forward, pulling both of those thighs into the midline. As you exhale, taking a twist, right hand forward, left hand back. Extra breath here. On your next inhale, exalt. Right arm comes up. Maybe that left arm wraps. Windmilling your hands, that right hand comes down on the inside of your left foot. Left arm opens up for a low crescent twist. stacking your shoulders, twisting through your spine, not dropping into that right wrist, right shoulder, staying strong, engaging your core to help support you. Next inhale brings you to five-pointed star, all the way up. And this time, bringing your hands to heart center and lunging into that right leg. Inhale brings you back up. And exhale, lunge to the left. Inhale, back up. To the right. Inhale, to the left. Inhale, back up. This time we're going to stay to the right. So exhaling into this lunge, keeping that right heel down. That's probably the limiting factor. Maybe the left toes come up. You can bring your hands down, finding a tripod for support. You can keep your hands at heart center, just finding wherever you need to be. If you have a block, you can adjust it to any height and sit on it, still getting into those inner thighs with a little bit of support. One more round of breath here. Your next inhale, pushing down to bring you all the way up. And then exhale, taking that same shape on the left. Again, not going any further than that left heel allows, making sure it stays down. Maybe bringing those right toes up. Finding support with your hands, with a block. Adjusting anything to make this shape what it needs to be for you. Lots of work through that right inner thigh here. Pushing down, inhale, lifts you back up. And exhale, framing your foot, top of the mat. Inhale, top of a push-up. Exhale, slow lower. Inhale, up. And exhale, back. Inhaling your heels up. Then exhale, dropping your knees, taking child's. Letting your hips sink back, arms stretch forward. Releasing through your hips, your low back. Letting your breath come down. A moment, we're just going to put some of those shapes together, going through probably 2 rounds, taking, leaving any of this. Maybe staying in child's, maybe taking all 2 rounds, even more. This is your own practice. Starting to find your way back to down dog. Once you get there, again, just walking out those knees, letting both heels fall down. Next inhale, right leg up. Exhale, pulling it through. Crescent on your inhale. And twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale to exalt. And exhale, left hand down, right arm up, crescent twist. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, lunging into your left leg. Inhale, back up, 5-pointed star. And exhale, framing your foot, top of the mat. Inhale, top of a push-up. Slow exhale to lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Left leg up on an inhale. Same thing this side. Exhale, pulling it through. Starting to remember this. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, twist. Inhale to exalt. Right arm up and back. And exhale, right hand down. Left arm up. Twist. Inhale, 5-pointed star. And exhale, lunging into the right leg, the back leg. Inhale up, 5-pointed star. And exhale, framing your foot, top of the mat. Inhale, top of a push-up. Exhale to lower. Inhale up. Exhale back. Taking this last round on your own, right leg up on an inhale and exhale. Just remembering these shapes, letting each breath start and finish the movement. Changing anything, making this yours. Finishing out that last side. Or maybe you're in child's, listening to your body. Building some heat with these movements with your breath. If you want to continue this flow, maybe just pausing the video, continuing. Otherwise, dropping down to your knees, finding child's again, meeting us here whenever you're done. Taking a few breaths, feeling your heart rate, your breath coming back down. Allowing for the shape to send that calming signal to your nervous system. Turning down the fight or flight, turning up that rest and renewal. Even in a practice filled with movement, we can still find restorative aspects, letting our body just wind down after the movement. Starting to find your way back up into tabletop. Once you get here, that left hand coming towards center, right arm opening up, and then exhale, sending it under for threaded needle. Winding that right arm under, right palm up. The left hand can push into the mat, can wrap around or reach long overhead. Taking any variations, trying to find a twist through your torso. Inhales, helping you settle into this shape. Exhales, deepening the twist. Beginning to unwind, left hand down, right arm coming back up for that counter twist. And letting right hand come down to center. Inhaling, left arm up. And exhale to thread it under, left palm up. Pushing in with the right hand or wrapping around. Taking any variations here. Staying with your breath, not letting it go quite yet. Next inhale, bringing you back up, unwinding, left arm coming up for your counter stretch, and back down. Starting to find your way to a seat. Extending your left leg in front of you, keeping that right leg pulled in for a seated tree pose, squaring your torso off with that extended leg, arms coming up tall overhead, and then exhale as you come forward. Thinking about bringing your torso forward more so than down, shining your heart forward. Maybe your hands are just resting on either side of your leg, your knee. Definitely don't have to touch your foot in this shape. Again, this is another forward fold, calming to the body, to the mind, to the nervous system. Staying with your breath, allowing it to sink you a little deeper into this shape. Beginning to come back up and switching sides. Right leg forward, left foot bent in, adjusting, squaring your torso off with that right leg. Arms coming up tall, creating space in your torso before you fold forward. If you have blocks, you can place them on either side of your leg, just bringing the floor up a little bit closer. Noticing any differences side to side. Accepting the way that our bodies are, not needing them to change or be any different. Still letting your breath be the motivator for this part of the practice. Still your guide. Even inhales, even exhales. Again, beginning to come up, finding your way all the way down onto your spine. Letting your arms and legs go long, reaching in opposite directions, ears and toes going away from each other. Big long stretch. Maybe stretching one side long, then the other. And then starting to just bring your knees into your chest. Once you get here, rocking side to side, releasing through all those muscles that run down either side of your spine. All those muscles that work so hard to keep us upright. Just letting them release here. Starting to send arms and legs up towards the ceiling. Once you get there, shaking everything out. And then finding stillness. Just taking in this gentle inversion, allowing circulation, energy, thoughts, all to come back towards center. Beginning to pull knees into chest. Maybe pulling your forehead up towards your knees, curling yourself into a tight, tiny ball. Staying here for just a breath. With your next exhale, releasing everything, body and breath, down onto the mat. Once you're here, finding your shape for Shavasana. Maybe that's arms and legs long. Maybe you bend your knees, sending your feet wide, supporting your knees on each other. A little gentler on your spine. If you're by a wall and want to take legs up the wall, just finding whatever last shape you need, whatever shape you can find stillness in. Once you're here, taking a body scan, feeling your toes relax, tops of your feet, your ankles, calves, shins, behind your knees, thighs and quads, hamstrings, hips, feeling your belly as it rises and falls, your chest as it expands and contracts, letting your shoulders fall away from your ears, both of your arms heavy, allowing your jaw, your cheeks, your forehead, your entire face to just soften and relax. Maybe coming to focus at that point between your eyebrows, just as a point of concentration. Staying here in stillness, just you, your body, your breath. I'll let you know when it's time to move. If you want to continue this Shavasana, just turning off your device, continuing your practice as long as you need to. If you're ready to end this practice, just starting to allow your breath to become a little deeper, that movement coming back into your body, a little movement through fingers and toes, any other movements you need, stretching long, pulling in, ultimately coming onto your right side. Taking a moment in this shape, just allowing for some renewal in this shape, pulling in what you need, releasing what you don't. Ready to face whatever the rest of your day holds, a little better prepared. Starting to find your way up to a seat, keeping your eyes closed, bringing your hands to heart center. Just bringing some gratitude into this practice, however big, however small. Starting to allow light back in. Thank you for practicing with me today. Hope this is a part of a great day. Namaste.